At the beginning of the season, I was Team Tank. I thought the smartest thing for the Thunder to do was to trade off veterans Chris Paul, Gallinari, Schroeder, and get as best a draft pick as you could, get a top 5 guy, and build along with Shea for the future. But something happened along this way. I fell in love with this Thunder team. They're so much fun, and they just kept surprising, like kept winning games you didn't think that they could win, and they kept pulling out these clutch victories, and I just fell in love with them more and more. And then at some point, I was like, screw the draft pick. Let's just win. Let's just win. This is fun. So, yeah, I'm a hypocrite, I guess. I said Team Tank, and then I switched midseason. So I'm like a waffle here.
I feel like you're not alone. I feel like a lot of people went into the season with that feeling. I was not one of them because antithetical in my core of my being, I'm anti-tanking and I'm just not about that life because I've seen how good the Thunder can be even after we've had huge trades or KD left and we still continue to be competitive. So I just don't think that that's something that you have to do to be successful. And I would much rather have like a continued era of success, something like the Spurs, than waiting 5-6 years for the Thunder to be good again. People say that they're fine with tanking, but when you've lost and you've been bad for 4 years straight, it's just not worth it, especially when we've seen how much fun it is when the Thunder win.
No, that's exactly right. And I knew that this team had talent. I just thought that they were going to trade a lot of that talent. If I had known that they were going to keep this team so long, I was like, yeah, I mean, this team can win some games with the talent that they have. And when it comes down to it, it's just a lot more fun to win than to lose. Now, if this team would have, been fighting for the 8 seed, they would have been like an 8, 9, 10 seed all season long. Then you're like, you're kind of stuck in no man's land. Would have been better to lose more games. But then they just were like, no, forget that. We're going to be a top 4 or 5 seed and make this just like a fun special team. So it's been a great season.
Exactly. I agree. I mean, it's been like a month without basketball and we're dying. So imagine years without good Thunder basketball.